Good morning. So I had my weigh-in today and I will put my weight somewhere here. It was actually good and it gave me a chance to think about my choices lately and went back to eat whatever I want more or less, and I lost weight. And sometimes you just have to relax and of course eat healthy things. You can eat and lose weight. It's something not easy to understand sometimes, and the temptation of restricting can be very, very high, and the wish to get your weight down faster can be very high. I will also add somewhere here how my weight has changed during this 6 months, and it's now a few days over 6 months, and yeah, it's been a long journey and I haven't lost that much, but for me it's perfect. It was it kept the right pace. It was not too fast, maybe a little too slow, but it's okay. I prefer much better a little slower, but 1 pound every month instead of nothing. And yeah, sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes you cannot rush things. It didn't took me 1 week to gain all this weight, so it won't take a week to get it off, and I'm okay with that actually. Sometimes I just forget that it's easier than the idea that we have in our mind. That eating healthy is not something you have to struggle with. It's something that will make you feel better. And if you're struggling with your diet choice, then do something else, do something different. And it's okay to face some tougher moments, but it's very important to acknowledge that those are actually tougher moments and change something. Just change and try something new. Go back to something old that worked for you, and maybe let me know how long have you been on a journey. How was it for you after 6 months? And if you haven't been 6 months in yet, what do you wish for your 6-month goal? I wish you a lot of luck on your journeys, and yeah, have a nice day. Bye.
Hi everybody and welcome back to this channel. Today I am doing a weight loss progress video. I haven't done one of these in almost 2 months, I think it has been. And it's definitely time for me to show you guys how I have been going and how my body is looking now, 7 months on since starting my weight loss journey. So I watched my first weight loss video today, and oh my god guys, I actually was sad for myself because I'm no longer that person I used to be 7 months ago. I've completely changed, my body has completely changed, my mindset has changed, everything has changed, and I'm so happy for it, and I'm so glad I decided to start eating healthier and looking after myself more and just feeling better about myself. Like, I feel so much happier and so much more confident than I've ever felt before. Even when I was super fit before Frederick, I feel so much more confident than I was when I was so tiny back then and so fit. I just feel so much happier now, and I know that you guys can tell that, especially in this video and all my other videos that I do. You guys can tell how much happier I have been lately just because I've been feeling really good about myself, and I need to tell you guys why and show you guys why. So basically, I've been doing this weight loss thing for 7 months now. I started in January this year, and I was 79 kilos. I'm currently weighing, I think, 70, 71 between those. But I have toned down a lot in the last couple of months. I think I have toned up quite a bit, which is probably why I'm still in the 70s and not under, which I totally don't mind because I feel like I'm like 62. Like I feel tiny. So my weight has definitely changed. I will do measurements for you guys so I can hopefully get back my measurements from my last video because I've thrown out my book for some reason, and I can compare with you guys how much centimeters I have lost off my body, and then I'll go weigh myself, and then I'll show myself what my body looks like. So I'm gonna go get my measuring tape and measure myself very quickly. Apparently I actually haven't thrown out my book, so I'm going to go through my book and do the measurements. Okay, so I've got my first measurement. So I've got my measurements here, and I'm going to just do them. So the first one I did was my bust, which my boobs have definitely shrunken. Oh yeah, so in January my bust was 100 and now it is 93. So next was hips, and my hips were 110. My hips now are 106. Next were my arms, and they were 33. So my arms now are 30. My thighs were 67. My thighs now are 60 centimeters. Oh my god! And last but not least, my stomach was 98. Oh, this is going to be the shocker, guys. My stomach's 84. I honestly can't believe how many centimeters I have lost off my body in the last 7 months, guys. It's unbelievably amazing how much I have lost off my body. So we're going to quickly weigh myself, and then I'm going to show you what my body looks like in the same clothes that I wore 7 months ago. So this is what I look like now 7 months later. I know you can hear Frederick, he's a pain, but we have to deal with him. So this is what I look like in the same clothes 7 months later. It is crazy how much this has changed. I know in the before, or like the 7 months ago thing, my pants were a lot lower, but that was because I couldn't get them any higher. So now I can actually wear them high-waisted. I'm so happy with this. So this is my frontal. This is side on. This is behind. This is my other side. And yeah, that's my entire body, guys. I can't believe I look like this. Honestly, I'm so happy with how I look. I'm so happy. Pop that down so you guys can see my face. Anyway, my camera is just about to die, so I'm going to get going. So I hope you all enjoyed seeing how my body looks. I'm so extremely happy, guys. I'm so happy, and I can't believe I've done this and I've made myself extremely happy. I do have to say thank you to everyone who gives me so many amazing compliments. It means so much to me that you guys can notice my weight loss and how happy I am and everything like that. I just want to say, if you want to lose weight and feel good about yourself, just do it. Go for it, because if you push it, you'll wish that you did it earlier. So just do it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to put my normal clothes back on and ready to go stuff my face with yummy food. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!
What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way, I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under. What if I go stronger? 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 What if I go
Khloe Kardashian was always viewed as the fat sister or the ugly Kardashian. Over the years, she's always been compared to her sisters and picked apart about how she never looked like any of them. Growing up, she had blonde, curly hair, she was taller and chubbier than her sisters, and as once said in an interview that teachers would often say things like, "Oh, you're Kourtney and Kim's sister? Ouch, that's a little harsh." What's going on, guys? My name is Nicole, and we are starting something different here on Before They Were Famous. We have decided to make a new segment on celebrity transformations, and since Michael doesn't know too much about this topic, he has decided to leave it in my hands. We will be discussing everything from amazing celebrity plastic surgeries, or not so good plastic surgeries, weight loss, diets, and so much more. I decided to kick off celebrity body transformations with none other than Khloe Kardashian herself, since she has made waves with her incredible body transformation and has become one of the most fit of all the Kardashians. As always, I would love to hear from you guys, so let me know who you want me to talk about next by leaving your comments down below. Now let's get started. Khloe said that at one point of her life, being compared to her sisters made her begin to be the funny fat sister. Khloe openly shared that she almost let this take ownership of her, even though in reality she was not fat nor obese, but society would force her to believe that she was. It must have been tough growing up with sisters who look like Kim and Kourtney. I can't imagine what it would be like always being compared to them all the time and being ridiculed on features that you were born with. Growing up in an environment like this can explain why Khloe is such a strong person and why she's earned the title of being the most relatable Kardashian. After looking at these photos of Khloe, I would have to say that people were extremely harsh with her. Her chubby cheeks, light eyes, and light hair I feel makes her stand out for the better, and she was really beautiful. Over the last 3 years, we have witnessed Khloe's incredible body transformation right before our eyes. But before we get into that, I would like to first discuss the few tweaks that she's done to her face. Khloe has been open about plastic surgery, saying, "I think plastic surgery should be viewed almost like makeup, because we're all putting on an effing mask basically every day anyway. When you dye your hair, you're changing who you are, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think people should get plastic surgery or fillers or lasers or whatever they want. That should be your own personal decision." Amen, sister. I would have to agree with her. I don't think there's anything wrong with tweaking something here and there that's made you feel insecure. I think anything done in moderation and tastefully is okay. Let's begin with Khloe's nose, as I've always been on the fence for a while now if she's been under the knife, is a really good contour, or she had injectables to help transform her nose. When comparing her nose from the early 2000s to now, you can see a dramatic difference, especially when looking at her new post on her Instagram page. You can see early on her nose was crooked and wider when comparing it to now. It seems to have slimmed down and have straightened out. Khloe denies any cosmetic surgery, and her makeup artist Joyce Bonelli has taken credit for her contouring skills, saying that she's given Khloe the best nose job over the last 8 years. I know about the power of makeup, but how can someone thin out her nose and straighten it out with just some concealer and powder? Seems a little fishy to me. But if this is something that can be done, please, Joyce, let me in on your secret, because Khloe's nose is looking pretty good. Khloe could have also gotten injectables at the bridge of her nose, which would create the illusion of a straighter and thinner nose. This is a non-surgical as well and could definitely help with the contouring process. Khloe could very well be another girl who just loves her Facetune. You know, the app that probably every girl on the planet, including myself, uses, and has the ability to totally change the way our faces look. Khloe could very well be using the app it's definitely a cheaper and more low-key way of getting a nose job. And she very well could have baked her face or overdone it with the app. What are your thoughts on her nose? Moving on with the rest of her face, it's obvious she's done her lips. Although just until recently, her lips have gone a lot larger than they have been over the years. I have to say they look a lot better than they used to back in 2016 when she had gotten them done. They're extremely lumpy and look super botched, but when compared to this picture, although they're drastically bigger, they do look a lot better. Chloe has lost over 40 pounds, which can explain how her face has slimmed down, but when looking closely, it makes you want to question what else she's done. The overall shape of her face has changed, from round to more oval. This can be done by micro-liposuction of the face, specifically near the jawline. There's also Kybella injectables, which is non-surgical, and after a series of treatments is used to improve the appearance and profile of the fat under the chin, aka the double chin. I'm not sure which route she took, but I think it's safe to say Chloe definitely went with one of these routes. Also, Chloe's eyebrows and forehead appear more relaxed, which is most likely from Botox, and she also got filler in her cheeks to give herself a lift and to push out her cheekbones. Overall, I'm loving her new look. Even though Chloe didn't need it, the small tweaks here and there have really helped her come into her own, and I'm also a really huge fan of the blonde hair. Now let's talk about how Chloe went from this to this. According to Chloe, while filming Keeping Up with the Kardashians, her mom and sisters told her to lose weight because it was hurting the family brand. Although she knew it was the business side talking, it was still hurtful. But the harsh criticism from her family wasn't the cause of Chloe's body transformation. It was her divorce to Lamar Odom in 2013 that pushed Chloe into a fitness frenzy. Chloe started working out during her divorce as it was her outlet for her emotions. Not only was working out therapeutic, but she started losing weight. And once she began to see definition in her body, she decided to stay committed to a healthier lifestyle. She states, "Never would I ever consider myself fat, but I would consider myself unhealthy mentally and physically and not knowing my true value, mind, body, and soul. For me, my transformation journey started from within. I need to heal myself from the inside out. Once I started putting myself first, everything started falling into place." We can see her body transformations over the years, but Chloe did face scrutiny from the public when comments were flooding the internet that Chloe had plastic surgery, which resulted in her drastic weight loss. Chloe was quick to shut these rumors down by addressing her haters and not to discredit her hard work and dedication, and to not hate on her just because you the public couldn't commit to what she does. Chloe has also been questioned about her butt, which accusations of implants, Chloe fired back at haters by saying, "Sorry to disappoint, I've always had an ass. I know it's more fun to believe it's not real, kind of a compliment since I killed myself in the gym." I'm gonna have to take Chloe's side on this one. You can tell from her older pictures that she's always had a curvy figure and always had a butt. And with her losing inches off her waist and hitting those weights, it's easy to believe that she's au naturel. Good for you, girl. I'm super jealous. I'm still working so hard to have a quarter of what you have. I can understand how people may jump to conclusions about Chloe's new body, but I think everyone is forgetting that Chloe's rich, and with money comes convenience. She has a round-the-clock nutritionist and a trainer at her disposal. With Chloe's dedication, it's no wonder she's able to achieve her goals. Let's face it, people, if we had everything she had, we would also have no excuse to look anything less than perfect. Chloe not only credits her new body to working out, but to a healthy eating as well. She explains to Health magazine that she started with the baby steps on her weight loss journey. She cut out sodas, then went dairy-free for 2 weeks, and that's when she lost 11 pounds. Chloe, being a huge cheese lover, found that cutting dairy was the most challenging part, but in order for her to lose weight quickly, dairy-free was the way to go. Chloe is certainly right about the dairy-free diet. I personally cut dairy out 2 years ago, and the results have been amazing. I do miss my Parmesan cheese though. Back in summer 2017, her nutritionist revealed that Chloe was eating 7 meals a day to stay trim. Her diet consists of being free of dairy, soy products, juice, dried fruit, and fizzy drinks. Chloe's day on a plate is as follows. For breakfast, she would have a protein rolled slender blend shake made with 1 tablespoon of almond butter and fresh fruit blended with water and ice, and a piece of fruit. For lunch, she would have a 4-ounce chicken breast with vegetables and salad that's high in iron, like beetroot and spinach. A cup of vegetables like celery or tomato, served with 12 almonds. A cup of celery or tomatoes with 1 egg. For dinner, a fatty fish served with 8 ounces of vegetables and a salad and a piece of fruit, and she would drink 5 liters of water a day. Chloe is super dedicated to her diet and doesn't allow herself a full cheat day, but just 1 cheat meal every week. This could be a pizza, slice of cake for dessert, or pasta dinner, depending on her cravings. If she drinks booze, Chloe will limit herself to 1 or 2 glasses, while she never eats carbs after 3 p.m. Now that's commitment. It's no wonder how her waist is so tiny. I just can't stay away from pizza and pasta, but but hey, that must be the Italian in me. Khloe Kardashian, now 6 months pregnant, isn't letting her baby bump get in the way of her fitness journey, as she's committed to staying healthy and fit during her pregnancy. She reveals that being pregnant is a whole different type of self-care. She still exercises to maintain sanity, but her workouts are nowhere as intense as they once were. Khloe also mentions that she eats differently, and despite her cravings, she wants to ensure that her baby receives the proper nutrients. As for the rest of this fitness journey, well, we'll have to catch up with Khloe after she has the baby and find out what her secrets are to shedding that baby weight. Until next time, this is Celebrity Body Transformations, and this is a new series we have cooked up for you guys. Here are 2 more videos for you to check out. Let me know who you oh my god! Why? Can we just add that in? Just let me continue? I don't even care. Why does it have to be perfect? I'm not perfect. I f up all the time. As for the rest of this fitness journey, well, we'll have to catch up with Khloe after she has the baby and find out what her secrets are to shedding that.
Take your diet with you anywhere you go. No longer need a weight control program be followed only at home. Even on vacation, fits your way of life, deliciously pleasing by any standard.
Happy morning time, gang. It is day 6 today. It's the home stretch. We're beyond the halfway point and we're feeling amazing today. Yesterday, a ton of low back pain. I know for sure it was coming from my gut after today.
That's too much information!
Sexy, I know, but that's what cleanses are for, right? I had a lot of muscle pain, similar to growing pains, if you remember that from when you were a child. Today, I have no pain. My sleep is getting better. I am actually sleeping through the night now. No pain at all. I am doing so well. I'm a lot more hungry today.
I'm starving!
I did burn more calories yesterday just doing daily activities. I am not exercising on this cleanse. It is not advised to, because even with the flex foods, you are only getting somewhere between 580 to 1,000 calories daily. These are calories that are totally superfood. They're packed with nutrients, vitamins, minerals, so you don't really need any more on the cleanse. You also are taking amino acid profile pills, which means you are putting on muscle / keeping your muscle while you're on this cleanse. I have lost now over 5 pounds. I started at 124.9, weighed in today at 118.9 pounds. I'm not losing any muscle. No muscle is atrophying on this cleanse, and yet I've still lost over 5 pounds of gunk, of toxins, of water retention, of fat. This is burning any excess fat that I was carrying on my body, attacking that visceral fat that kind of sets in around the organs that we don't really want. So yeah, day 6 is good. I only have today and then 4 more days. It's like when you're doing cardio and you're like, oh, I only have to do 10 minutes 4 more times. That's how I feel. Anyway, I'm feeling amazing. Have an awesome day. I'll check in with you tomorrow.
Early the next morning.
It's day 7 today. That is so exciting. The longer this goes, the fastest it goes. So at least there's that. I'm not missing food. I do want to eat different things, but I have no cravings. I'm definitely not missing anything unhealthy. I'm really excited to get all of the veggies back in my life and start cooking new dishes coming out of this cleanse. I will be vlogging that for you, sharing my recipes and showing you what I'm gonna eat in a day, my meals to keep these results. I am up a pound today. I was 118.9 yesterday. Today I'm 119.6. I did eat a ton of flex food yesterday. I am carrying right now a food baby of celery and cucumber. Also, apples do not digest well for me. They are very low in digestive enzymes. You can tell that by when you keep them on the counter, say next to pears. The pears are gonna degrade a lot faster than the apples. They just don't carry as many digestive enzymes. I do find them a little hard on my gut, but I love them and they're a flex food and they keep me full longer, so I'm enjoying apples. I am hungry in the mornings now, much hungrier than I was when I was going through the initial detox stages of days 3 and 4. I have absolutely no pain whatsoever. I am gonna be out and about a bit today, so I just wanted to take a minute to show you what it looks like when you're out and about. Oh, and here was my breakfast today. Avocado, raspberries, cucumber slices. That kept me full for a while. If you take advantage of the flex foods, you are full between the shakes. You don't get hungry. The sleep is a little bit bothersome. Around 10 is when I close my eyes to go to sleep each night. And then I'm waking up in between 4:30 a.m. and 5 a.m. and I'm just awake. So I don't know, I guess all the superhuman effects, but the proper circadian rhythm sleeping times are 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I do stick with that in my daily life. I prefer that. I don't enjoy staying up late anymore, but being 35,
I'm too old for this shit.
Don't care. Go have your parties. I'll be at home cozy and I'll see ya when the sun is shining.
Good morning, good morning.
Here is a little tour of what I'm taking around for today. Got a bag of chopped up celery and cucumber. These are the 2 shakes. I add water to them when I am about to drink them because it's more nutrient dense if you add the water right away and blend right away. Purium has got it right with this little supplement carrier. These are the 2 other doses. I already took 1 dose of supplements that I will be taking twice more today. That screws on to the bottom of this cup. Handy dandy, take it around. My trusty apple. That is what is kicking for my travels. Avocados I save for breakfast and then a before bed snack if I'm hungry at nighttime, a little bit after the last shake. I'm trying to follow the intermittent fasting idea of this cleanse, which is maybe why I'm up late today, is because I did not follow that last night. I was hungry before bed. I was having a hard time trying to fall asleep because I was so hungry. I did a lot of activity yesterday, so that could be why. However, you shouldn't be eating regardless 3 hours before you go to bed. This is because the parasympathetic nervous system, which governs your rest, repair, digestion, metabolization, assimilation, that needs to kick in and come online. If we are eating right before bed, our body is working on digesting that food as work rather than the rest and repair that we really are needing that nervous system to be taken care of within our cellular structure.
It's science.
So, here goes day 7. Catch you day 8.
The next morning.
Happy day 8. That means there's only 2 more days after today. Okay, last night was finally my last straw mentally when it came to this sleep issue.
I'm taking a nap here. Good night.
I am peeing constantly. I realize that is my own sort of fault because I am drinking a lot of herbal tea and I don't like going to bed on a completely empty stomach, so I do have my last fiber and cherry shake a little bit closer to bedtime. Today I weighed in at 119.3. I think I'm leveling out now at my real dry weight, my true weight, otherwise known as, you know, the weight of your skeleton, your own natural muscular system and whatnot. Yesterday my legs were bothering me a little bit. I did overwork my legs a lot though. I was walking a lot, and then when the cleanse came around I decided not to walk at all.
Think I'll go home now.
And so I think I'm feeling the fatigue that my legs had in them already. So honestly though, every single little ache and pain, every negative physical symptom has had a positive thought attached to it in my brain.
Bad things lead to good things.
Because all of these negative physical symptoms are showing you what you have done to your body. And the clarity I now feel, you can see how clear my skin is. Everything is clearing up. I have 0 strength because of this cleanse. But yeah, I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling better. Let's get on with this day 8. I can't believe it's finally day 8. I'll see you day 9 check-in.
1 eternity later.
Hello my gang, welcome to day 9. We have hit a little bit of a road bump here.
Things don't always go as planned, and that is okay.
What happened is that I tend to pack down the scoops of my protein and level it off with my finger when I'm making a shake. Nope, not supposed to be doing that.
And it's too late, baby, now it's too late.
I had to contact somebody from Purium and tell them that tomorrow is my last day, but I only have 1.5 shakes left for tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna starve.
You're supposed to have 3 shakes a day, and my fiber, this fiber powder I'm drinking every night, I'm supposed to have 1 scoop left for tonight and tomorrow, and I have half a scoop left for tonight, none for tomorrow.
You're totally screwed.
Yikes. If you ever do this, it says, do not pack down the scoops.
What do we do now? No.
They did advise me to just finish what I've got tomorrow and then continue the rest of my day with flex food. So that for me would be like half an apple plus half an avocado plus a bunch of celery sticks plus a bunch of cucumber or whatnot. There are different flex foods or soups, things like that. So it's going to be interesting. Today I did weigh in at 19.6 pounds again, so my weight has stayed level over the past 3 days. This does tell me that that is my true weight. I am sleeping now, getting the best deep sleeps I have ever had. My dreams are so real, so vivid. I remember them not only when I wake up, but throughout the entire rest of the day. It's nuts. I'm still motivated. I have energy. Yesterday, I did help a friend move. That was bad news bears on this cleanse, let me tell you.
How do I move? If I bend my knees, my legs are gonna break off.
I was so drained. I got home around sometime in the afternoon and I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't even bring myself to get in the car and go get more flex foods for today. I was absolutely, completely toast.
Maybe I can just crawl like this all day.
Wasn't good. This morning I am exhausted, but I have enough mental energy and a little bit of physical energy, so I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm so excited. We're nearing the end. A little bit more days to go. So I'm actually going to take my final results tomorrow morning, the measurements. Normally you take them on day 11, your last weight, your last measurements, just to see the actual progress. So I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning because I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with the end of tomorrow or what that's gonna do for water retention. Sometimes the body does rebound just slightly, which will come off within the next week when you add in the normal foods again. So we'll see what's going on with that. Stay tuned for the pics. Hello gang, guess what? We made it, survived to day 10. Oh my Lord. Today is the day that I actually feel superhuman. The sleeps I'm getting are incredible. I'm finally able to sleep from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. It is absolutely perfect. I have zero pain. I do not need, nor do I miss caffeine. Not one bit. If you give yourself the chance, trust me, it sucks. I'm not gonna lie, that flippin' sucked in the beginning. Near the end it felt good. I have no desire to go eat a big meal or I want to go have a burger or anything like that. Absolutely no desire. By the way, I'm just on my way to a haircut, so I couldn't put any product in this mop. I'm a hot mess. But we're gonna just roll with that today because it's check-in time and life goes on. Anyways, yeah, I have no craving. Fries were a serious part of my life. It's like deep fried crack. They're still going to be a part of my life. I am going to still enjoy everything in moderation. This morning I was 118.9 pounds. Also, my face completely cleared up. I forgot to mention that. I have no breakouts anywhere. Completely clear. It's fantastic. The bags under my eyes, pretty much gone. I rewound my age, seriously. And I was also looking online at photos of people before and after caffeine. Look at this. This person. Before and after coming off caffeine. It's not good for you. My journey through this 10 days should be a testament to that. Anyways, I measured myself. I lost a half an inch all around. Half an inch on my hips, on my waist. I lost a whole inch below the belly button of inflammation. That's nuts. I feel so incredible. When you weigh yourself and the weight is going down, but you measure yourself and the measurements are either staying the same or getting bigger, you are gaining muscle. My biceps actually grew a little bit, as did my quads and hamstrings. Like I said, I messed up a little bit when it came to ingesting everything already. I did manage to get 2 shakes left for today. I should have 3. I have no fiber, so I'm gonna take a side note fiber supplement tonight, all natural, of course. So that's what's going on for shakes and trying to stick to the regular routine. And then I'm just gonna add in an extra flex food and then including the 3 flex foods in between. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. I have been eating apples in the last end of this challenge, not more than the challenge recommends, which is only 3 flex foods a day, but just to get my gut a little bit used to eating harder foods, I am going to do this ease out 100% properly. So I'm going to check in with you in 1 week's time, and then I'm going to do a 1 month update and see how I maintained, see how I've been living. Like I said, I'm not going to go super strict, uber healthy. I'm just going to live my best life for me. So cliche.
Cheesy, resembling or containing cheese.
And as I do eat gluten-free, dairy-free on a daily basis and day-to-day life, I eat those things at special occasions and such. I don't eat a lot of meat, to be honest, but I am very good at food combining, being that I am in the field of nutrition, so.
Drum roll, please.
Please subscribe to this channel for the 1 week and the 1 month check-ins. Please hit that little bell icon down below if you would like notifications of when these 2 videos come out, because you're gonna wanna see. I wanna see what happens. I did the master cleanse. I got 10 pounds with interest back within a month, so let's check this out. Please comment below if you have any questions or comments, if you want any more information on any other topics, if you have any Q&A things you wanna throw out there, comment below. Until next time, have super amounts of fun in your life. Have super amounts of fun challenging yourself on something that really does challenge you, but allows you to be healthier for it in the end. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's video, in all honesty, is super awkward for me to make. I never thought I would talk about my weight on the internet. But as you guys may know, about 6 months ago, 5.5 months ago, my husband and I went vegan overnight after watching Gary Yourofsky's famous speech. And yeah, 6 months later, I can't believe how much it has actually changed my life. And I feel like my story may help some of you out there watching this. So that is why I am doing this, even though I'm not that comfortable showing you guys the pictures I'm going to show you and all this kind of stuff. But if I can help somebody out there who's struggling, then that's why I'm making this video. I guess let's start at the beginning. So growing up, I was always a super skinny kid, never had like obesity really in my family, or I was never overweight growing up. I was always pretty skinny through high school, through college. When I started to put on some weight was after I got married. Like a lot of couples, or not married, I would say after I was in a serious relationship with my now husband. About a year in, we both started to put on substantial amounts of weight. We met in Switzerland and we moved to the United States together, and that is when things started to kind of go downhill. We started going through a lot of drive-thrus, eating a lot of junk food, and we no longer were getting like any exercise. We met in Switzerland where we were walking all the time, and our life was just a bit more balanced than in the US, where all of a sudden we had cars and drive-thrus and walking was no longer really something that we did very often. So I have some pictures here. This is when, you know, we were engaged, super happy, but super unhealthy, and we were both very self-conscious about our weight all the time. And yeah, it was just not good. We were always thinking we need to lose weight, we need to work out, we need to eat healthier, we need to diet, we need to try things, we need to restrict our calories. And yeah, I would go up and down. Sometimes I felt really good about my weight, but most of the times I felt like I had some pounds to lose. I was the typical person who always felt like they could lose an extra 10 or 15 pounds. And as a person who was always very thin when I was younger, you know, when Matthias and I first met, I was very thin. This was very frustrating because I thought I couldn't really do anything about it other than work out all the time. But I've never been the person who really enjoys working out. So I always just felt kind of stuck, like, I don't know, like wanting to lose weight but not being motivated enough to work out. And there was just never a good solution for either of us. Even my husband's super thin guy, he started to put on weight as well, and he just was feeling super self-conscious, and I could see that in him and he could see that in me, and it just wasn't good. And of course we knew if we eat healthy and exercise that we will lose weight and be healthy and it will be a good decision, but we never had the motivation in us to do it. And that is why going vegan has been so important, because it gives you a reason bigger than just your own personal health and your own personal life. Going vegan, you can improve the planet, and you can save a gazillion of animals that get killed every year, so we can eat them even though they make us sick and overweight. So we didn't go vegan for the weight loss. It was certainly something I was hoping was true, what everybody was talking about, but we definitely went vegan for the ethics. After I saw some of the stuff that I saw on the internet, I no longer could consider myself a reasonable person if I would continue to take part in the animal product industry. And yeah, just after I saw what I saw, I just couldn't partake in that at all. It was an easy decision overnight for both my husband and for me. And I have here a picture from the day one on our vegan journey. Yeah, this even isn't me at my highest weight. Yeah, this was me actually feeling somewhat okay about my weight, which is funny now because I'll show you the after picture in a second, and it's quite a dramatic difference. But yeah, this before picture is not the worst that I have. Trust me, I couldn't even take a picture at the worst point, but this is right before we went vegan. So yeah, it's quite surprising for me to look at. And after 6 months of being vegan, this is what I look like now. So quite a big difference. And I'm gonna go ahead and say I lost all this weight without exercising. I am not proud of that. I wish I exercised more, but I do still struggle in that department. However, we do live a more active type of lifestyle than we did of all those pictures that I showed you when we were living in the US. So now we do walk everywhere, you know, we go upstairs, we walk a good number of miles every single day. We live a little bit more active type of lifestyle, but working out, unfortunately, we haven't been able to get into our daily routine yet, but we are getting really serious about it now, and I hope that in 6 more months I will have another picture after 6 months of working out included. But unfortunately, all that I can show you is from dietary changes. This is not from working out because we unfortunately haven't been working out like I just said. So I actually can't tell you the number of pounds that I've lost over these 6 months because I have not been weighing myself. Again, was not my motivation for going vegan at all. And I wouldn't even consider us super healthy vegans. We eat potato chips all the time, mashed potatoes, French fries, candy. I mean, we do eat that a lot more than we should, but we do incorporate way more fruits and vegetables, obviously, into our diet than I ever have in my entire life. And I think the main thing that made me lose all the weight was just the unhealthiness, high calorie of these animal products that I used to eat has been not an option anymore. So that is really helping. And the most amazing thing is when I walk, you know, through the streets of Berlin and I see these hot dog stands and these pizza stands. Those are things that used to crave me so much and I would just want it. And now I'm like, I don't even want it. And I'm so grateful that I'm vegan and that I have a bigger reason not to eat those types of things other than just, I know it's bad for me, I shouldn't, but let me do it anyways. It's just not an option at all. Since we went vegan, we haven't had a relapse or anything like that. Definitely not. I do not even crave that kind of food anymore because I just picture what I've seen on the internet when I see that food. And yeah, I just don't see it as food anymore. When I go in the grocery store, see the animal products, the dairy, the meat, to me, this is actually not food anymore in my brain. And I can't believe that that change happened to me because I was such a chicken nugget cheese person. But it feels amazing to eat better and it's improving my health a lot. Yeah. My husband and I have so much energy, way more than ever before. We used to have to drink so much caffeine and Red Bull to get through the day, and we haven't had caffeine in a very long time now. Well, we might have an occasional treat like a Coke once a month or something like that, but not 3 Red Bulls a day like we used to, which is amazing. My husband also used to suffer from debilitating digestive and stomach issues. Every time he would eat, he would have horrible cramping and have to be in the bathroom for many hours. I don't know, maybe not many hours, but it felt like it to me, like he always had to leave every time we went to dinner or we were at, you know, family things or whatever. And that has been completely cured, which we never were able to cure before. We took him to the doctor, got him tested for all sorts of things. You know, he tried cutting out dairy, that didn't work. He tried chicken, that didn't work. He tried cutting out red meat, that didn't work. But since going vegan 6 months ago, he has not suffered from these digestive issues anymore, which is really improving his quality of life and our relationship as well. And as for me, other than increased energy and weight loss, I just feel like happier. I feel good. I feel good every day that I'm making good decisions with what I'm eating. It's allowing me to just, I don't know, or not allowing me, it is making me be a more intentional human being and thinking about things before I eat them, obviously, and just being more aware of my impact on other lives, you know, animal lives, and I just feel really good at night knowing that I'm not contributing to anything that's destroying my health, the environment, or animals' lives. Oh yeah, even though I can't tell you how many pounds I have lost, I can tell you that before I went vegan, I was a big size 10 in pants. So a US size 10 pants was pretty snug 6 months ago, and at this point, the pants I'm wearing right now, I believe are a size 6, and they are way too loose, and I'm ready to go down a size again. So I don't know how much that is in pounds, but I have lost a good amount of inches off my waist, thighs, legs, I would say pretty much everywhere, and I feel really good about that. It feels good to be back to a size that I actually see myself in my head, because sometimes you get to that point in your life, in your head you're one size, and you look in the mirror, you're another size, and you just can't really comprehend it. So I feel like I'm more at a weight where I feel like myself, and I feel like I look like I feel, I don't know. Anyways, you guys, this video is not to preach or anything like that. I am not one of those channels, I hope you can see that, but I just know a lot of you might be struggling with your weight and dieting and all those things, and I can tell you it's not going to work, it's not going to be long-term sustainable. But if you go vegan, you do not have to watch your calories or calorie restrict. You can eat all the yummy vegan whole plant foods that you want and not have to worry about gaining weight, and this is a fantastic benefit of the lifestyle for me personally, because I cannot diet and cut calories. It's just, it does not work for me. I tried it many times, definitely not long-term sustainable, and I love being vegan because, I don't know, so many reasons, but a main thing also is that you don't have to watch what you're eating so much, you know? You can enjoy all the wholesome plant foods that you want, you know? And again, I'm probably talking too much. I'm not a vegan expert at all. I wouldn't even consider myself the healthiest vegan. I need to incorporate more vegetables, more whole foods, and more exercise into my diet and lifestyle, which is my goal going forward. Now that I've lost a good chunk of weight, I have more energy and I want to work out. It's actually weird, for the first time in my life, I feel like I want to move and do things with my body. I feel like I don't want to just be sedentary. I have this increased energy and I want to put it somewhere. I want to move. I want to work out. So I just have to find a workout that suits me, and I'm looking forward to being a healthier vegan in the next 6 months. So I will check in with you guys probably in 6 months, because I don't want to talk about this all the time on my channel. But hopefully it made some sense to some of you, helped some of you out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye! And until next time, guys, don't forget, every single day you have the opportunity to take your dreams and put them into actions. So work hard, be kind, make it happen.
Thought about this too much. What's there left to say? Throw your stones the river. Like me it drifts away. I would watch you stare. I would watch you stare. Oh, but there's no one there. We can figure this out. Put your feet down. We are the lucky ones. Follow your choice, it's done. Terrified of what's left remains unsaid until you break my mind. Until you break my mind. Until you break my thought. Until you break my thought. I'm throwing wishes in the world in hopes that you will keep them for yourself. And know there was a time when we never let go.